What's up, guys? Welcome back to another book review here at the Self-Actualized Man. On this episode, I'm going to review one of the most fundamental books for masculine development that every man needs to read. I am talking about The Rational Male from the godfather of the Red Pill, Rollo Tomassi, is the first of 3 volumes that he has written on female sexual strategy and game, and I will be reviewing his other volumes, Preventative Medicine and Positive Masculinity, in another episode because this is one packed book and I wouldn't be doing his work justice by just reviewing all 3 in a single episode. So let's get into it. The Rational Male is the programming manual for female behavior. Tomassi breaks down the evolutionary psychology, biology, sociology, communication styles, and intersexual dynamics which form the foundation of female sexual strategy. In the manosphere community, we call this concept used to describe female sexual strategy as hypergamy. Simply put, hypergamy is woman's tendency to marry up, or her tendency to seek and commit to a higher value man than the one she is currently with. In more complex terms, hypergamy as woman's primary sexual strategy, whereas she attempts to optimize it by mating with men who have good genes, aka alpha males, while also securing long-term investment benefits for child rearing and lifestyle, often from men known as beta males. Hypergamy's goal is to optimize her sexual strategy with her given value on the sexual marketplace. Now, I'm not going to go into detail here about hypergamy specifically because Tomassi provides a comprehensive analysis on the foundational dynamics and evolutionary development of hypergamy as woman's primary sexual strategy. Tomassi describes how hypergamy functions in relationships, dating, sexuality, marriage, and divorce. Why women seem so duplicitous in what they say and do. You know, the reasoning behind why women say they want a nice guy but then bang the alpha bad boy. Tomassi breaks down how feminism and the feminized social institutions of Western society are the means and mechanisms of control to facilitate the optimization of hypergamy, with lists suppressing male sexual strategy in what Tomassi describes as the feminine imperative. Tomassi discusses how the feminine imperative imprints certain beliefs and morals and concepts on modern men. These are your white knights and Captain Save-A-Hoes and martyrs as ideologies and psychosocial tactics used to control men's sexuality and promote women's hypergamous strategy. Tomassi's work helps clarify the role and power hypergamy has in female sexual selection strategy and its dominance in modern social institutions. And I'm telling you guys, the concepts and research Tomassi presents in The Rational Male are brutal red pills to swallow.
Welcome to the real world.
There were definitely some parts in the book, like the soulmate myth and dream killers, war brides, and hypergamy doesn't care, that actually made me sick to my stomach because I knew they were true. I saw these concepts in myself and how I was playing them out in myself, and I initially didn't want to accept them. You know, like they were truths that by accepting them required me to radically alter my self-concept and schemas about female sexuality and intersexual dynamics. For me, this book did create a lot of cognitive dissonance as it greatly challenged former beliefs and concepts about femininity and what it means to be a man in a relationship with a woman are. And for the lack of a better word, it helped me realize that these were complete illusions. It's not how the game is actually being played. So Tomassi, he analyzes the microdynamics of hypergamy. This is dating and mating and divorce and why men consistently fail with women and the importance of developing red pill game for mere sexual survival. Tomassi then interweaves the micro with the macro dynamics of hypergamy to give men a deeper perspective on how many modern social institutions and policies are used to propagate hypergamy's optimization, often at the expense of men, children, families, and communities. But most importantly, Tomassi helps men develop awareness of how their own sexual strategy has been compromised, leading too many men to sacrifice their goals, aspirations, and even lives to serve the needs of the feminine imperative. And Tomassi really goes deep with some red pill truths that reveal the true dynamics of female nature and how many of us men were sold a really bad bill of goods about how to have sex and form intimate relationships with women. And all of us men were given very destructive messages and concepts about what it means to be a man and masculine identity. Again, the Irrational Male is the programming manual for how women think and why they do what they do. The Irrational Male is a well-written and well-researched book, and I give it a solid 5 out of 5 because Tomassi simplifies complex biological, psychological, and social constructs that help men better comprehend and accept the sexual strategies of women, how feminism has manipulated sexual identity and sexuality, and provides men strategies in what he calls the iron rules of Tomassi, which I will also be doing a whole separate episode on that, or how men can utilize the knowledge he presents to enhance their relationships with women and help men more effectively navigate the complexities and risks associated with interpersonal relationships with modern women. I highly recommend this book for all men out there. It is a must read. I will definitely be reading it again for my own daily dose of red pills and to tighten my red pill game and awareness. And it's rough out there, fellas, and mistakes with women can be very costly. You know, if you want to have intimate and long-lasting relationships with women, or you just want to bang them and clang them, The Rational Male is the book that can help bring your red pill awareness and game to a whole different level. Thanks again for tuning into another book review here at the Self-Actualized Man. I will put the link to Tomassi's website, The Rational Male, Demystifying Intersexual Dynamics, in the description below, where you can not only purchase all 3 volumes of the Rational Male series, which I will be doing book reviews here on volume 2 and 3 soon, but you can also check out an entire archive of decades of hard work and research Tomassi has put forth to awaken men to how the game is really being played, how men are totally getting screwed in their intersexual relationships, and actions men can take to improve our lives and relationships with women in this jacked up sexual marketplace. If you enjoyed this book review, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this content with your fellow red pill brethren. As you know, I appreciate any and all feedback, questions, or personal stories, which you can either post in the comments below, or you can send me a private email at theselfactualizedman360@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to check out the Self-Actualized Man on Facebook and join a community of like-minded men who are optimizing their lifestyles and maximizing their masculine potential in all areas of life. As always, fellas, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Until next time, peace.